Hi everybody. I wanted to take some time today to tell you a little bit about Project Life and how I am using it at my house. I've tried to explain it to some people and sometimes I just don't feel like my words really explain how amazing it is and how simple it is. Stampin' Up! Has started carrying Project Life, and all you need to get started is an album, and this is our album that just became available. It's beautiful, it's timeless, it's black leather, and it also, if you can see that, has a place for you to write the year or the event on it. And inside, the second thing you'll need are pages. The album does not come with pages, so make sure that you get those as well. And I would recommend getting several packs, and I'll tell you why in a second. The third thing you need is a box of cards, and there are different themes of cards. We have 5 different ones in the catalog right now, and there's another one coming out in the holiday catalog. This is the Everyday Adventure Project Life kit, and this is the first one that came out, and I love it. I think it's great for lots of uses. I'm going to use it to help me document our recent cruise that we took in May. Let me show you first. I got my pictures printed. And here they are. Yes, a little intimidating. This is 500 pictures roughly, and this isn't even all of them. It took me a while to actually get those pictures off the computer. How many of you guys, your kids, go to look at pictures on the computer? When we were kids, that's not what we did. We got out photo albums and we flipped through and we looked, and we would look on the back and we would see our mom's handwriting, our grandmother's handwriting, and we're kind of letting that go by the wayside, and I think it's really important that we don't let that happen. So Project Life is going to help us, the busy moms, busy dads, do that for our kids. So I told you the 3 things you needed. This is a Project Life page. We have 2 different kinds. We have one pack that is all the same, and then we have a variety pack, and I ordered several of the variety packs to work on my photos because some are landscape and some are portrait, and then some are even square. So I'm gonna actually work on one that has squares first. Now before you can do any of this, you've got to get your pictures off of your computer or your camera. You've got to collect them and categorize them, as Becky Higgins says. You've got to get them together, and what you can't tell with my pictures is I went through and I sorted basically by day and event on that cruise because I want to group them together on my pages. So the first page I'm going to do is just going to be the very first page, and I have pulled some pictures that just kind of represent the first day, or just the theme that, you know, this book is about our trip, our Western Caribbean cruise. And I went through, and you're probably like me, I had like 4 or 5 pictures that were like this, all a little bit different because I click, 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 click. So I picked the best one. I don't need to put all 5 of them in here. I'm putting just the best one. Okay, and slide it like that. And let's see, here's one of my girls with a ship in the background. I really like that. All right, now I am going to, I've lost some of my pieces. Where did they go? Well, here, are these them? Yes, these are them. Actually, no, these are part of them. All right, well, I had them all organized for you. Basically, what I need to do now is crop some of these down. You know, I have these smaller squares so that I can get more pictures on the page. And so I picked out the ones, like I wouldn't want to crop this one down right here because I want to see the ship. But this one is perfect to crop down just to a 4x4. These squares are 4x4. So all you have to do is get out your paper cutter. This is our Stampin' trimmer. And I'm going to say over here is about as far as I can cut. I don't want to cut off any of the ship, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to line it up over here at the 4. And it's already 4 inches tall. So now it will fit. See if I can put that down without knocking everything over. It will fit in this pocket. All right, now I opened up my box and I went through my cards. Your box comes with 100 double-sided cards, and none of them are the same. They're all different. And the other thing that I include that I think is important for you to do your Project Life are these awesome Project Life pens. They're sold separately, but they are really good pens for documenting, and there's even a little place in your box for them. So I went through and I pulled out some cards that I thought would be good. I'm going to use this one just to kind of introduce where we were going, why we were there, documenting those feelings, the things that I want my kids to remember. And then I found this card, and I thought it was very appropriate because it was a wonderful, amazing trip. And then I printed off the logo of our vacation just on my computer, and I'm going to put that right up there at the top. Now, one thing that you can add on, if you are ready to add on some things to your Project Life collection, we have several Project Life stamp sets, and this one is day to day. You can see it has the months, the days of the week, it has a calendar. That way you can easily document the time, the place, or the time of the event, and you know, that'll help you remember how old your kids were when that happened. So I just peeled these off. These are photopolymer, which means they're clear stamps, and put them on a clear block, and I inked them and stamped them, and that's it. So May 2014, and I would just start writing all the things that I want to remember. Now, I think as I start, I'm going to just leave that and come back and do the writing later. Now, I'm going to flip it over, and you can see we've got all this blank space, so now I can fill in some more pictures. Alright, so I pulled out some of these. Now this is a little trickier because the hole is on the other side, but it still works the same way. I'm just going to slide these in. These are pictures as the boat was taking off, leaving the port, and we were just all so excited. We couldn't wait. And we were waving at all the people who were down there. And my littlest one, she just was so excited. So that was a really good picture. Now I've got these squares again, so I found 3 pictures that I can crop down to a 4x4. Oh, knocked the camera, sorry guys. 4x4. See if I can get all of her face in there. There we go. Because really that's the important part of this picture, is to get her emotion, how she was feeling that day, how we were all feeling that day. All right, so you can see that I'm just flipping it so that I can slide it behind, right there. Now another great thing about Project Life, as opposed to doing it digitally, is that you can get all that memorabilia that you have. This is my bag of junk from the cruise, different things that I collected. And I can add these in here as I go in these pockets that I wouldn't necessarily have been able to do. So for time's sake, I'm not going to do these. Just imagine those there. And I have a journaling card also that I put a title on. Another thing you can get to go with each box is an accessory kit. And the accessory kit looks kind of like this. It has stickers. I love the alphabet stickers. You can never have enough alphabet stickers. And just things that you can spice up your pictures a little bit with. So I put Bon Voyage here, and then just talked about how we like to do we like to sit on the balcony. And then I might do something like, I don't know, so happy there. And I could even do like this on one of my kids' pictures if I remember something that she said. Okay? So the clear ones are also really good for adding straight to your picture. They're called overlays. Okay, so there is that. And I would slide it in. Now you can see that was quick and easy. I didn't have to have a lot of supplies or space. I didn't do a whole lot of cutting. I trimmed a couple of pictures down, straight lines, no complicated cutting. And there's 2 whole layouts ready, boom, ready to go in my book. All right, let me do one more. I'm going to show you, this one's a little bit different. It has 3 landscape pictures, and then it has 2, 4, 6 smaller 3x4 pictures. And I went ahead and trimmed those ahead of time so that I can quickly pop them in here for you. If I can find the little slit that goes right there, and I actually have 2 there. Okay, so I would slide them in really quickly or slowly, depending on how well my fingers are working that day. This was the first day at the beach, so I found a journaling card, a smaller journaling card to fit in there, and I just wrote how we could not get down there fast enough. We were the first ones off the ship, we were the first ones on the beach, we just really could not wait. Alright, so you get the idea. You just slide these pictures in, and I think the hardest part really is going through all your pictures on your computer and, you know, figuring out which ones you're going to print and kind of weeding through them. But actually putting them in the album, you could see your kids could even help you with this, and that it would be fun because they would be, you know, oh, remember when we did this, remember I felt this, and those are things that you can write down on those journaling cards, or even give them the journaling cards to write in. Now the last thing I'm going to add here is these were in there, and I love how Project Life gives you options. I needed it to go up and down, so if they had only given me this one, it would not have worked. But there was this one, and it is perfect. So I'm just going to slide it in there, and that's it. And I'm ready. And look at that, I'm on to page 4. Alright guys, so that is Project Life by Stampin' Up. I could go on and on. There's so many amazing points of this. It's simple, it's easy, it's fast, and it's affordable, and I love it. So if you're interested and you have questions, or you'd like for me to come do a private class with you, please shoot me an email and I will get back with you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.